Bye-bye nasty antenna hole. Somebody had cut a big-ass hole in there. And so what I did is I just found a washer, filled that center, and then now I'm just tacking it into place and going to clean it up and finish welding as it cools down. Alright, here goes nothing. I decided to go ahead and use that same cab support that's right up under here. And I just put some chassis saver down in there because I can't paint it any other way. And then now I'm going to go ahead and weld on the floor pan. So I used some self-tapping screws to help hold it down after I positioned it. And right now I'm going to start doing some plug welds. This floorboard, I know it's really dark in here. It's starting to get dusk out. Yeah, I drilled all these holes around the support under there so that when I go to cut this one out, all I do is just connect the dots and I won't hit the support. And right here, all these dots are where the holes. It's where the step well comes up to and the flange that it goes to. So the holes are just to the outside of the flange. Anyway, this one's pretty rough, and my goal is to get that one out probably tomorrow. I decided to go ahead and just pull the floorboards before I go get this media blasted. So anyway, I'll show you what I did, and this took me pretty much all day. And I'm feeling it now. My back is killing me, but because I'm sitting on the concrete right there, and this little section of the cab floor. Anyway, my welds are not really cleaned up. I mean, I did clean up some of them, but they ain't perfect. And you know what? It doesn't matter because I'm gonna end up putting lizard skin on this thing anyway. I've got some self-etching primer on there right now just because I know we're going to get some rain tonight. Anyway, in the back over there, that lower portion, I had to replace this whole section once I pulled that floor pan out. It was all rotten in there. And anyway, so I pretty much welded that in. I got to clean it up. I'll get a sander out and clean it. And yeah, in that corner, ugh, just if you can't get it to fit, might as well just add more weld to it, I guess. But here we are overall. Got a couple pinholes in this area I could see from the light. Yeah, right here I got 2 pinholes right in that area. Anyway, alright, here is the front of that same floor patch. So my patches that I had to make to fit where the Swiss cheese was, and then the floor pan comes up, and obviously it goes all the way back. So I'm not climbing under there again. All right, first clip in the video, I plug welded this, and you can see where I was, but it's really not concave too bad. So I wish I could get a hammer up on there and tap it this way, but I'm not able to. So what I'm gonna end up probably doing is just, I don't know, filling it. I don't know. We'll see. I need to look at cutting this out. I watched a couple people do videos like this, like classic car overhaul. Sam, he did one of these on his Impala. So I don't know if I'm skilled enough to get in on there, but I do have a shrinker stretcher, so I guess I can practice a little bit on that. Alright, so I got a little froggy today and decided to cut out that passenger or the driver's side, since the passenger side wasn't as bad with that frame support as I thought. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to show it. If you look down in there, you can see 1 rust hole, 2, 3, and even down in that right hand corner there, it's just a piece of metal that's missing from it being sandwiched together for 50 years. So I decided to go ahead and just replace it. I think I did purchase these from Carolina Classics, and it was pretty much $100 a piece, but you have to buy them in a pair, so $200 for brand new body mounts, or the front cab mounts. So I'm going to go ahead and knock that one out. Have to save this piece here and then mount it in here at the right location, and weld in the new one, since I was already going to do it anyway. For the one over on the passenger side, since I'm going to do it, might as well. The other one didn't look too bad, but it makes no sense to replace one and not both. So this is that one that's going on there, and I'm going to go ahead and just pop out my welds that I did, the little plug welds, and I'm going to cut that one out. Okay, originally today I was going to work on that floor. Then I finally got in touch with a guy that had some old slick parts that he's been wanting to sell. They were on Craigslist. So I finally got a hold of him, or he got a hold of me. We finally got together. I drove all the way up. It was to the Philadelphia area, and bought a couple things. But he wanted to sell me the whole lot for like $500, but I just didn't have $500 to give him. I probably could have gotten it, but you know, being cash poor is not fun, so I didn't want to eat top ramen for the rest of the month. So I paid him, you know, what I did for the items I got. And anyway, so I stopped by Tractor Supply also that I didn't know we even had close by, and I'll show you what I got there. Alright, about 300 pounds of the Black Diamond extra fine blasting media. They did have some glass beads stuff there. But really what I'm going to end up doing, I think I'm going to go ahead and do my cab. The guy wants almost $600 just for blasting it. He said it was $140 an hour, which, you know what, if you're the only person in the local area that can pay, you know, that could provide that, then yeah, you're making the money that you need. But anyway, so I've got about 300 pounds of this. I'm going to go ahead and do the bottom of the cab, maybe up the doorposts and whatnot, you know, anything that's solid that I don't think I could you know, warp too bad. With the roof, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. Definitely along the roof line. And these two. I'm gonna let them play for a minute. They've been cooped up in the house all day. Hey, bud. Hi. Look how big she's gotten. She's 4 months old now and weighs a whopping 10 pounds. He's still 24 pounds. He's 9 years old. Alright, so that's the status for today. I'm running out of vacation time. Just really, I've spent the last couple days working on those floors and just doing miscellaneous things like scraping all of that undercoating off. It turns out it was undercoating that was in here as well, but scraped that up pretty well. When I blast the floors, once everything is good to go, I'm going to go ahead and do a video on lizard skin. I'm going to put the ceramic coating and also the sound deadening on the floor. And also in the roof, I want to put the sound deadening up there. But as you can see, you've got a little bit of a rust problem. Alright, so that's it for today. I'm going to go ahead and upload this. I'm going to start working on those cab mounts for tonight. Since I'm running out of days on days off, before I go back to work on Monday, I'm going to go ahead and just work on that cab mount until I either run out of wire, run out of gas again, or I run out of energy. So I'm just going to hit it hard, and then hopefully tomorrow I could get this cab back outside, out in the grass out here, and I'm just going to blast away at the bottom, just to be sure that I got all the rust. And then I'm gonna turn my garage here into a little bit of a paint booth, and just start spraying some of this epoxy that I have. I've got, if you can see it here, I've got the Eastwood. Two-part epoxy, so that was part A, part B. It's just an epoxy just to keep the moisture out. We're expecting some rain probably on Sunday, so Saturday I'm going to try to get this thing blasted into the garage, spray it with epoxy, let it dry, and then we'll see what I can do. I've got other projects I can do on Sunday when it's raining outside. I've got a lot of little things to do. So anyway, I'm happy to finally get to this point, and I'm looking forward to getting this project actually moving, like actually going somewhere. I just feel like I'm sitting spinning wheels right now. I'm just trying to get shit done. So anyway, I will catch y'all later, and if you guys got any advice about doing this blasting, let me know. I'm just going to go out, put some tarps down outside, and I've got a respirator, I've got some goggles, a face mask. I'm going to cover head to toe, take my wrist shut, because I've done the blasting before and it sucks. So, gonna get filthy. But anyway, I'll bring you guys back when I get around to it. Alright, you guys take care. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.